Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. You're Sambo, Seraphis, and joining us as always is our twin here in our new Veteran Rewards armor, the wonderful Tallahassee. How are you this evening, my friend?
I'm good, but it's not really evening, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, that's true, actually. Well, you know what? It just seems like evening to me because I had to get up at some ungodly hour, stupid o'clock this morning, unfortunately, so it's been a long day for me. You know, as an
That's
early
your
beat.
problem for playing Final Fantasy.
Yeah. What's your favourite type of game? A JRPG. You know what? Next time you're going to have to wake up early and join us as well. What do you say?
See, I would rather use a hacksaw to castrate myself than play a JRPG.
You sure about that? Actually, hang on. Let me also make you happy. Let's just summon our little friend here. Hello, little fella. Hello. Who's that? Look, who's that? Goo. It's Tallahassee's favourite. Look at his cute little face. Oh, isn't he cute? Oh, he's giving himself a bit
On
of a
that note, folks, I'm going.
Hey, come back.
Let's go do some questing.
Come back. Oh dear, and speaking of folks, welcome to you guys as well for joining us in this episode. Now, before we go any further with my babble, I do want to say, you can see here just over Tallahassee there, notice I've got myself another add-on. Now in the last episode we checked out a DPS meter, and this is of course post the new patch, post patch 1.5, where we're now allowed add-ons, which is very exciting news, by the way. Now Tallahassee, you've got the add-on that we used last time. What was the name of that again?
Rift count.
Rift count, that's right. So we tried that and we kind of decided that it was better than nothing, there's no doubt about it. However, it was probably updating a little too fast, a little too quickly. I've downloaded this one here, you can see it. Looks a lot different, looks a lot better in my opinion than the other one. This one is called Simple Meter. Now, I'll also put a link to this add-on in the doobly-doo below this video. And you can see here, just a little bit different. It's basically broken up into two sections. It's a lot better presented, if you ask me. You've got green up the top, red down the bottom. You can see there the red are the mobs that we've attacked, and you can see there the DPS that we've actually done on them individually, which is very cool. I like that, and you can just click on these sections to cycle through the different displays. You can see up the top here we've got Tallahassee, DPS and heals per second, and again I can click on all of these and cycle through just to see myself or the entire party or just the total DPS that's been done or all the individual party members there. And you can see, I think in my opinion, it's a lot cleaner interface, a lot better. However, having said that, it's still Tallahassee. I'm not sure if you're using this one or not. I don't think so. It's still actually showing it in sort of too much of a real-time sense. I think you mentioned on our break of filming before that you'd like to see one that sort of updates only every couple of seconds. Is that right?
Yeah, so, or at least if it gives a bit of a better...
Yep. I tend to agree with you. I mean, it's just you can't get a sense of what's going on there. I mean, look at that. You can see Tallahassee's DPS leaping all over the place from, it went up to 150 there, down to sort of 40 at one point. It's just, yeah, it's too hard to figure it out. We'll just agree on that. But it does at the end, once it settles down, you can see it does actually give you the average. That's after the fight. So, yeah, I guess that's okay because, of course, at the end of the fight is when you do want to see what you actually ended up doing at the end of the day, so it's not too bad. But it's just a bit hard to gauge while you're actually in combat, unfortunately. But still, I do recommend this one over the last one. So this one being an add-on called Simple Meter. So again, look in the description below if you want to go check that out as well. Now so far, I don't know about you, it's probably a bit different for you, Tallahassee, because you've got a super duper computer. Mine's not that flash, but I haven't noticed any overhead in the, you know, having this add-on running. It's not like my frame rate has taken a dive or anything. I don't suppose you've noticed any difference either?
Right, I have, because I've crashed again.
Oh, you've crashed again. Oh, and of course, folks, if you didn't catch our last episode prior to this one, you'll know that Tallahassee, of course, is very lucky. He's got himself into the Battlefield 3 beta, and congratulations, my friend, by the way. So you'll have to tell us about that in a second. But that means you've actually downloaded some Battlefield 3 beta drivers from NVIDIA, right?
That's right, and they're a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's the second time you've crashed while we've been playing Rift in this session. That's no good. So it's not only Battlefield 3, obviously, that it's affecting. It's obviously affecting every other game that uses your card, which makes sense. That's no good.
It does, but it's a...
Yep, it would be very, very frustrating. By the way, while we wait for Tallahassee, we'll just take down some of these mobs. We'll check out this meter again. I'll put it right center of screen so you guys can see it clearly in the YouTube video there. Now, actually, that's something I've just figured out. That corrupt mercenary that I'm attacking at the moment, Tallahassee, you might be able to lend your brains to this one. It's listed in my DPS meter with a number next to it. Do you reckon that would be the DPS that mob is putting out, or would it be the DPS that I've done on that mob? I'd say it's what the mob's putting out.
Oh, I don't know. What's the number?
Yeah, it's a lot less than mine. It's saying around... My DPS there was 109, and the vile mercenary was 29.
That could be it.
That's actually
In
quite
what level
handy.
was it? It wasn't level 29, was it?
No. Oh, okay, here's another one. Here's level 27, this mob, and it's doing about 25, 24, 29, that sort of DPS, and I'm doing about 65. Actually, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, and you're back, and my frame rate's gone nuts. Speaking of crazy drivers, what's going on? Wonder if that's because of the add-on. We haven't had any frame rate issues for a while.
Could be.
Could be.
I mean, it may not be NVIDIA, it might be the add-on. I mean,
Yeah.
I've just disabled the one that I was running, just to see.
Yep, that's a good test, actually. I'm going to have to stop for a second. We'll be right back because we've got 1 frame per second. We'll be right back, folks. Alright, folks, and we're back. That was weird. Not sure if that was... Oh, what's that coming down the road? Yikes. Invasion? Oh, and of course my frame rate decides to go nuts again. No, not now. Not when we're in the middle of an invasion. Oh, for goodness sake. I've got a funny feeling that this may be something to do with the add-ons, actually. Because it's definitely not the same sort of lag.
Turn them off.
Yeah, it's not the same sort of lag that I get with my normal Vista problems. This is really, really bad. Like, unplayable bad. Oh, this is shocking. Maybe it is the add-ons. Yikes.
Could be.
Oh, and it's come back now, though. Oh, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. Anyway, alright, we'll let it play for now.
Where the hell are you going?
Well, yeah, I don't know because I was getting 1 frame per second. There we go. Alright, now we're back. Let's persist and see what happens. Alright, so where are we headed off to? We're off to Questville, aren't we? Oh. Except that would be a lift.
I'm fairly certain this is the way we have to...
Yeah, oh, yep, there we go. Caught
Yeah,
witches.
I think it's this way.
Yep, endless caught witches. We definitely need those mobs just there. Right there. There for a quest. Oh, and some have attacked me. Alright, so yeah, got my frame rate back now. Maybe it's not the add-on. Let's see, I'll move the add-on front and center again so we can keep an eye on it. Let's give Tallahassee a bit of a heal. Let's also make sure that he's got... Oh, no, there's the frame rate down to 1 frame per second. Oh, and it's back again. And no, it's not. Wish it would make up its mind. Seriously, what are you doing, you horrible thing?
Keep saying Vista.
Yeah, I know. Although, do you know what? It's when... I don't know if it's coincidence, but I happened to move this simple meter add-on into the center of the screen, and that's when my frame rate went nuts. I've moved it off to the side and my frame rate's fine. So go figure that one.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's weirdness going on, because now I've moved it off to the side. My frame rate is absolutely fine. So, yeah, weird indeed. Anyway. Alright, so getting back to the fact that, of course, we're playing, folks, now in patch 1.5, post-patch 1.5. And just a quick recap, of course, of a number of the things that have occurred since that patch has dropped. One being our achievements there for our veteran rewards, of course, and that's the armor that Tallahassee and I are roaming around in now. Well, it's not really armor, it's costume pieces, and of course we got them from our 1, 3 and 6 month subscription links, so you will get them as well, which is very cool. We've also had the, I keep forgetting the name of them, the mini rifts, my friend. What are they called? Chronicles. That's what they're called.
Chronicles. They're not rifts, they're just raids.
Sorry, not rifts, yeah, my bad. Chronicles, so that's a great idea too, and again, just to recap that, they are basically raids for a couple of players, so you can sort of leap in and do some raid content very quickly and get out again if you don't have much time. So really pleased to see Trion put those in. And there were a couple of other things. I can't remember what they were now, because of course I'm not level 50.
No, you're not.
Hang on. One was some world PvP stuff going on, but what was that? What was that other button there? Chronicles, world
The
PvP.
planar attunement.
Oh, planar attunement. That's right. That's right. Fantastic idea, that. Now, have you had a play with that on your level 50 warrior?
I have had a bit of a chance to have a go with it.
Right.
It's actually a really interesting little thing that they've got set up there, because it really allows for additional customization of your character.
Yeah. And of course we spoke...
Which is really what this game's about.
Yep. We spoke a lot about that in our last episode, of course. Oh, what's this? Need this, whatever this is. Loaded cart sparkling away. Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? Just yet another way of being able to customize the character to your liking, to how you like to play, your style of play, and of course how you want to be perceived in the world and what sort of a role you want to do. And again, I know we repeat ourselves on this one, but Trion seem to be doing absolutely everything in their power to make sure that you have a character customizable down to the nth degree, so to speak. Whoa. That was nasty, whatever that was. Good lord. How do
That was a bomb.
Yeah, how do I examine the dark phylactery, by the way?
The what?
I don't know, I've got a quest here that said use Tavrel's will to clear the mindless zombies, and then I have to...
Oh yeah, that's a bit further.
Oh, a bit further on, okay. And of course, folks, very classic what we're doing here. We are zombie killing, effectively. Oops. So, of course, in our last zone in Talara, which was Gloamwood, we had werewolves and vampires. It's just interesting that now we've got zombies. So they seem to be sort of going through all the tropes of the fantasy world here, but not just your typical gnomes, elves, and goblins. It's great to see, you know, some of the more unorthodox mobs, I guess, from other games and other lore coming into the game. It's not just high fantasy.
But you know, you don't just want high fantasy. You want a little bit of everything.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's a fantastic idea.
Can't leave you alone for a second.
Nah, always getting myself into trouble. Because see, the thing is, wearing this fancy schmancy armor that we've got from our Veterans Awards, I, for some reason, think that I'm a warrior, because I look like a warrior. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I see.
I hate to break it to you, but you're not.
I know. And I've just realised as well what you were doing with those tanks of poison. I haven't been doing the explosive thing. Whoops. Oh well. Oh my god, what is going on? How many mobs have you got on you? It's... Ah! What the hell? What is this? I'm not going to survive this.
You got to move, and you got to keep hitting the thinger.
Oh, okay, so that's what that is. Tavril's will to cleanse it with fire. Okay, right, gotcha. Do I respawn or soul walk? I can never remember which one's which.
Soul walk.
Soul walk, there we go. Alright, so that's what that fiery quest item is, obviously, is to clear all of those waves of zombies. Silly meat. Pays to read the quest text. Ha!
You may want to heal up and summon Slim.
Yeah, good idea. Come here, Slim. Alright, well, according to the DPS meter, you are 489 now. I somehow don't think that's quite accurate. Or maybe it was with that special ability.
I think it was with the ability, yeah. And you got to remember that was AoE, not single target as well.
Yeah, good point. Very good point. Alright, now I need to blow up some more of these things that I've been missing, by the way. Ooh.
Yeah, I've still got a few more to go as well.
Oh, okay. And I keep missing those mining carts as well. Because they don't seem to want to respawn too fast. Ah!
Oh, no, they don't.
Alright, that was Slim. Slim... Oh, actually, the mob aggroed onto Slim then, I think.
Sure.
It did! It did! Alright, let's try one of these...
Actually, you have to kill them anyway, so...
Oh, good stuff. I must say, by the way, and we talked about this in our last episode, having now moved my Rift off Steam and just, you know, playing it from the normal... Oh, that didn't count for me again. Just playing it from the normal Rift install, gosh, the game runs a lot smoother, doesn't it?
It does.
It's amazing what an overhead Steam has.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but it is actually pretty high.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Was that the Lich Lord's altar? Or was that something else that we were just at?
No, that's where we were originally.
Right, because I've got something to use at the altar.
Yep, so do I.
Alright, now I have one of the 3 crude explosives, so I'm going to pop one down there. Planting the explosives here on this tank of poison. There we go. There's some loaded cart. Need that for our quest as well. There we go, 6 out of 12.
Well, I've got to say, I'm actually pretty happy with this new patch. So, well done, guys.
Yeah, there's certainly a boatload of content that's been added, and of course a boatload of customizing in terms of your character with the planar achievements. Pity that that's not available till level 50, but I totally understand why. And of course, you wouldn't probably want it before level 50 because then you know, it wouldn't feel so awesome in terms of it being special for once you have hit level 50 and giving yourself something to do in terms of character development. So that makes sense. Alright, last one of these explosives here. What's
could
that?
have sworn Slim was going to get destroyed there.
Yeah.
There was another mob in that area.
Poor old Slim. Alright, let's do some slim on slim
keep putting
action.
him in those positions.
Yeah. Still got to kill 5 of these skeletons.
The miners. Who realistically, they do look above age.
They do look what?
They do look of age.
Yeah. They're great looking skeletons.
Get it, folks? Get it?
Of age. Aha. He's a comedian. I still, you know what, they still just remind me of that awesome stop animation, you know, Sinbad type style of movies though. I love those. Totally love them. So awesome.
Even a little bit with their gait as well.
Even the what? Oh, the gate. Yeah. Definitely. Do I need any more?
Because they take those weird looking steps.
Yep. Sort of hobbly sideways step things. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm really pleased that they went down the traditional route for them. That's nice.
Yeah, it's good. He's good.
He's good, and I like the way their head falls off once you actually kill them. That's pretty funny. Whoa, nice lighting change there. Now, just seeing we have your ear, by the way, because of course it's not often that I get to see you in Rift outside of our Let's Plays. You all know, folks, of course, that Tallahassee has a level 50 warrior as well. So what's been happening in terms of raids or content? Has there been any content added in the patch at high level raid level, or is it not?
I don't think there's been anything added at sort of a high level in terms of raid.
Right.
I know there were some changes to make some of the raid content a little bit easier.
Oh, okay, so tuning it back a bit?
Which always tends to happen.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's been done, but, you know, that needed.
Yep. And
maybe that was needed. I don't know. I didn't raid too much pre 1.5.
Yeah.
I know the guild is now 4 or 5 in Greenscale.
In Greenscale?
Yeah, which is one of the first 20-man raids that is available.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah. I was there for our first downing of Prince Hylas, which was really cool.
Nice. So, how long did that take to put down?
It didn't take that long. It was just a matter of, you know, getting it done.
Yeah.
Got some really interesting mechanics as well.
Speaking of interesting, sorry to interrupt, but this mob looks really cool. That is one awesome looking mob. Look at that.
You can't escape death.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Wow. Why did that not... Oh, it did.
Okay, now this lady, Elspeth the Discordant, she's actually a raid boss as well in Rivers.
Oh, okay, right.
Angdraithus. But too late. We already
I've heard of her name before.
For the ritual. Soon, regulars will be set free upon Talara.
So, didn't that count for you?
No. Well, it counted the first part, but not rather the mob kill, but it didn't actually count that I used the thing on the altar.
Does not die.
That's alright, we'll get him down, right?
Look at that. Booyah.
You can't escape death.
Now, what do we need? I need one more skeletal miner, by the way, just to finish off this quest.
So do I, and 3 more endless court archers.
Okay, and I need shards of sourcestone as well.
Yep, need those as well.
Alright, so okay, so you're saying that there are actually interesting mechanics in the raids, which is great, by the way, because so many raids these days are just, you know, hey, here's 3 bajillion hit points, and you just have to stand there, boring, yawn, 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 and just beat them down, which is not a raid if you ask me. It's just that's just a pinata, you know. So they've actually bothered to put in some interesting scripts.
Yeah, like with Hylas, you have to kill. There's 3 other raid bosses before him.
Right.
And you know they do, you know, a rage where it does huge damage to the entire or anyone inside that area where he enrages.
Right.
Then there's another one that does bombs.
Oh yeah.
Not bongs, people.
Bombs, not bongs. So in other words,
you know, he's got a couple of different types. There's like a flash one. There's like an actual proper bomb which does, you know, physical damage.
so it's actually something, I guess, that this is good, by the way. You obviously aren't able to sort of fall asleep at the wheel if you're in a raid in Rift.
No.
Right. That's
You need to be paying attention. Next one is Oracle of Laria. And she is actually a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, how come?
She has this dot that she'll put on you, and it's just horrible.
Is it a disabling? Oh no, it's a dot. Sorry, a dot. Right.
No, it's an actual like bomb. And if you're not paying attention, it'll do massive damage to pretty much everyone.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah, so that one can. What was it? I think Soderholm described it as a personal. Personal responsibility check rather than a DPS check.
That's a great way of putting it. That's what all raids need.
And I've just crashed again.
Oh, I was just following you. You're racing off into the distance. I wondered why you dropped down here. I stupidly followed you. Oh, and there you go. You're up the top now. What the heck? Damn it! I followed you off this cliff, so I'm unfortunately going to have to come back up in the lift. That's all right. Here it is. I wonder what you were doing racing off.
Sorry
there.
about that.
That's all right, but it wasn't. At least
it
it wasn't.
stopped.
It wasn't a full crash, though. Thank goodness.
No, but I think you know what's going to happen now.
What?
I am going to uninstall these freaking drivers.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a good idea. Alright, nearly there. What do I need? I need 3 more Shards of Sourcestone.
Three more.
Yep,
Oh, so you got 9.
I have.
Okay. So I need 4 more of those and 1 more archer.
Alright.
And I can hear your phone ringing in the background.
That was our timer, as always. Oh, that was lucky. I nearly fell off then. Whoops.
Oh well.
Just made it.
Anytime you want to come over and join the fun, you're welcome to.
I'm here. Alright, so let's have a look, folks, at the quest counts now, see what's going on. And what do we got? We just need the source stone, I think, and then I'm all done.
Alright, do you want to grab that bunch?
Thank you. Ten out of 12. Oh, so they only count as one. Bugger.
Don't know why. It should be counting as 2.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I picked one up off the mob, though. Can you believe it? That's interesting. So I actually only need one more now, which is great.
I don't know where this old woman came from, but she sure came in a hurry.
Yeah.
Saw her come running around.
Oh, look at that! Achievement there, cleansing cultists, silence 200 golden more, or endless court followers in Scarlet George. That's an interesting one. All sorts of weird hidden achievements coming up all over the place. Alright, one more set of stones is all I need.
But yeah, alright, we'll try to find that. Better say thank you in guild chat as well.
Oh, look at that, whoops. That's of course a great feature in Rift, folks. If you are in a guild and you get an achievement, it will actually post that to the guild. And if you're in a nice guild like ours, of course, everyone says congratulations.
Also, Sick is also following the Let's Play, so hello.
Oh, that's right. Hello to you. Alright, need me one more set of these source stones. Oh, good lord, what have you done?
I'm aggroing everything, so, you know, anytime you want.
I'm doing it, I'm doing it. And folks, we're using this Nature's Touch here as well. Of course, we talked about that in one of our more recent episodes, which I don't use nearly enough. And you can see there that it actually causes a Lifebound Veil to trigger additional heal on the ally that has my synthesis buff on it. And of course, that would be Tallahassee. So when you need an extra heal in those sort of situations, make sure absolutely, if you're Chloro, that you are casting that Nature's Touch, because that can make one heck of a difference.
Okay, we should be able to sneak past them, unless you send Slim in to attack them.
Yeah, whoops.
Now, do you need any more of the stones?
Yep, I've got 11 out of 12.
There's another bucket up
Oh, beautiful.
there. But didn't you just get one just there?
Oh, well, I leveled up just then. Look at that.
Then? Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And yes, I did just happen to get one as well. Now, before we forget, I'm just going to open my soul tree. Where do we need to be going? We've got... Oh, God, what's going on? Ah, they're attacking me. That respawned really fast. Holy cow.
Named mob.
Yeah. Melwood. Melwood is no more. Alright, so let's have a look at my soul tree. I've got this ability here, Tallahassee, right at the top called Living Shell. Encases the mage in hardened vines, returning 2% of the mage's maximum mana per second and absorbing 420 damage for the next 30 seconds. Do you reckon that sounds Because, I mean, it's either that or I increase endurance.
Sounds like an innovate.
Yeah, it does sound like an innovate, actually. Or, actually, I've got one that we have kind of half-specced into called the Call of Spring here, and that's increasing the amount of healing done by my direct heals by 3% every point. I should probably max that one out first, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's max that one out.
Yeah, nice and easy there. There we go. And in fact, that's also opened up another row, the penultimate row in that tree, actually. So we'll have a look at that next time. Whoa, what's going on? It's him again. It's the named one.
Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
And he's dead. Alright.
Was it that movie? I think it was a Bruce Willis movie, The Fast and the Dead?
No, I don't. I remember The Quick and the Dead, but not The Fast and the Dead.
Oh, that's it, The Quick and the Dead.
Ah, that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah. Who was in that movie?
Wasn't it Clint Eastwood?
Was it?
Yeah, pretty sure it was. Pretty sure.
Well, I'm just going to aggro everything.
Yeah,
and then
I
we're
saw
gonna
that. Thank you for that.
We'll do it. It's fine.
We'll do it, he says. Look at that screen, folks. It's an absolute cacophony of spells going off left, right and centre there. Will we survive this one?
Fine. Will our brave young hero survive? Of course.
That's the one.
Tune in again next week to see this continuation of this great adventure.
Good old radio
Who the
serials.
hell are you talking?
I don't know. I hit tab and it went over there. I don't ask me why.
Okay, I'm sorry, but did she just skim across the water then?
Yeah. There's been some, you know what? There's been some interesting, weird, slidey movie things happening ever since the patch for me. I just thought it might have been something to do with my lag or something, but it's definitely, yeah, something weird. Maybe a bit of post-patch shenanigans going on, perhaps.
I don't know, but that just looked funny because she sort of bounced along the water.
Yeah. Yep, definitely something weird going on. Alright, so where are we? We need to get back and hand in, because we're way over time as always. Sorry, folks. Let's head back to the bridge, and that will be it for our episode in this post 1.5 patch playing. And like you say, mate, apart from the couple of weird glitches, definitely enjoying the patch.
You may want to take care of the problem.
Yep. Give ourselves a bit of a heal there. Give ourselves a couple of heals actually. And make sure we're casting Entropic Veil as well, which of course is our damage buff. Always want to make sure we're remembering that. Basically a 20% boost to our DPS, always handy.
I'm like, are you serious? Who else is going to come along for this?
I know, what's going on? We're super popular at the moment. They all love us. Oh, full inventory, blah, blah, blah.
Just get rid of some old crap that you
Yeah,
don't need.
doing that. All right.
Mount up.
Mount up, he says. Mount up. See if we can finally make our way back to the quest hand-ins. As look at that, folks, you can see up there the sky turning to night. The lovely stars there that weren't out earlier. Honestly, I'm kind of liking this zone so far. I honestly can't say there's nothing to complain about for me anyway. I mean, maybe Maybe if we're 10 episodes in and we're still here doing the same thing, yeah, maybe I'll complain about it. But so far, it's not too bad.
Sort of like Silverwood, where we spent like 35 episodes.
Yeah. Your favourite part of the game.
Always a pleasure.
So it just takes so long to get through.
It does.
Best of luck.
And speaking of which, folks, we've got a whole bunch of quests to hand in there. I might go through, figure out all my rewards a bit later on. I'll do that off camera so that we don't bore you to tears. We'll hand in the ones that we don't have to do any choosing with. Here we go, got ourselves some planerite, and these other two I'm going to have to figure out my reward. So we'll leave it there, folks. I certainly hope you enjoyed that post 1.5 patch playthrough. Of course, if you are playing Rift yourself, you'll be experiencing it for yourself, and certainly hope that we manage to catch you when you're online. Do say hello, and as always, make sure that if you'd like to join our wonderful guild here, Seraphim, you don't have to be Australian. A lot of people say, oh, I'd love to join your guild, Sambo, but you know, I'm not Australian. That's okay, and especially because the server itself is still actually hosted in the US. So it's not like you're going to get a bad ping or anything. You're going to be actually better off than us. We're on the Angdraithus server, so get along to the guild application form. There's a link to it in the description below, and of course we'll also pop a link in this week's episode to the Simple Meter add-on here as well, so you can give that a go. Very, very excited to see more add-ons. Looking forward to seeing what will come in the future too. So anyway, that's it from us on behalf of myself, Sambo, Seraphis, and of course our dual-wielding, well, actually you're not dual-wielding nipples at the moment. You're all covered up now that you've gone and got your costume. It's not the same. It's just not the same. So on behalf of our costumed Tallahassee, of course, it's us saying take care. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Look forward to seeing you next time. See you then. Bye-bye.